Okay, welcome back to another Black City coffee vlog. We're going to be roasting now those Java light, medium, dark, but after some orders that I have first. So we're going to go ahead and measure out our green. Here we go. Okay, check this out. So this is Vietnam. This is that Java. Let's compare them. See how similar they look? It looks like Vietnam's even bigger. So maybe they're right about. Maybe I should change my. I don't know. Some of them are big. Some of them are kind of small. Definitely Vietnam is bigger. So maybe I should change my charge to 375. Maybe that's better. Brand new profile, no underlays or anything, so it's exciting. And like I mentioned in the other video, we're going to take Lauren's advice, start with medium, go under for the light, go over for the dark, and see where we land. Alright, let's see what's up. I'm excited! See how I lowered this? Remember, it was like up here. So now it's down here, so I can come in, because I'm so small, and then come in here and do a trier, and it's way better. I also probably would have asked for my own knowledge is like, when were these green harvested? Because obviously, like, older beans will roast quicker because less hydration. They're just older, you know, versus something that's super fresh crop probably wouldn't roast as fast, you know. So if it's roasting too fast, maybe I would have asked like, oh, when were these green harvested, you know. It's just like things to know. Like there's my dry end at 453, pretty close. They look weird now. Can you see them? Alright, there you go. Oh, you can't even see it. That's my dry end. I'm going to lower the heat now. Okay. Getting some outliers now. Okay. Calling first crack at 7:57. Teensy bit early. Yeah, maybe 380 was too powerful. Maybe it was 375 would be better. I think. I'm not making any decisions till I cup. I gotta charge my camera anyway too. Quakers in there. They look okay. Here's what the data looks like so far. So see how this is kind of short? Yeah, like my plan, I'm like 30 seconds short, you know, what I wanted actually. sat well enough. Okay. Mid-phase was, I feel, too short. I think I have enough to try again with the full city one. And now I did full city, so now I'm gonna adjust, right? So let's do that. Come back to the roaster and try again. Okay. This is their medium, and this is my medium, so we're just going to compare. This looks like a Quaker. Alright. It looks pretty dang close, I'd say. So here, take a closer look. Their medium, my medium. Charged at 380. We don't know what they did here, obviously. So we're just trying to match color. Looks pretty dang close. I see on my end maybe a little bit mottled. A little bit mottled, which means I feel like, yeah, that 380 charge needs to come down to 375. 375, and then maybe keep that 380 for when I go dark. We're going to go 375 for the light, and then go up to, and then keep 380 for the dark roast, and see what happens there. But yeah, it doesn't look too off. Just a little mottled on mine, getting a little bit, almost tipped. I almost tipped it on my end with that 380 charge for this medium, but not bad. I think it's really good development. Okay, let's go roast the light and roast the dark. All right, we're gonna do our light now, and I think the most difficult one would be the dark roasted one, while still trying to maintain nuance in the cup. But yeah, so after that little adjustment and that first experiment, I'm going to come down to 375 for the charge, and I think that'll be better, because I thought that we hit pretty good event times for the medium, and the color looks pretty good. It's just a teensy bit mottled, and I think we can fix that with the charge and just work with 375 and kind of roast it now like a Honduras coffee, just because the beans are just a little smaller, which I saw in the sight glass. I was like, oh wow, yeah, maybe a little too much heat. Whereas Vietnam was considerably larger when I actually looked at it and really compared it side by side. And it's always good to see it and make judgments based upon real facts in front of you instead of from memory, because I'm not that cool yet where I can have all this information at the tip of my, brain. So yeah, 375, develop for 20% development time, and see where we go there. And dark, we're probably gonna go, I wanna see if I can push it to, if I have enough, I wanna see if I can push it to second crack and see what that just sounds like. Just because I'm not selling these green, it'll just be for my own experimentation. I could if they taste good, right? Yeah, just be like a one-off thing. Because I can't drink it. Yeah, or maybe I'll give it away or something. Yeah, I'll probably do a giveaway. That'd be cool. I got an email from Lauren, and I asked her about one-on-one training, and it's not officially offered yet. It's something that they want to do, and what's so cool about Mill City Roasters is that they're still willing to help you, still willing to get you, they want you to be successful, which is such a great feeling. It's nice to know that they support you, And just me personally, I feel like Steve is my coffee dad. So anything he says and anything that happens in the Mill City Roaster fam, I'm like, I'm so yes, receiving of their advice and their support, especially through my accident and everything. They've been there for me. So I feel like they're like my coffee family, and I think it's not just me specifically, like I'm special or something, but I think they take that special care with everybody. And I think that's really special in business, you know, to feel that in business, to feel authenticity in a business situation, because I think the world definitely needs more of that, and that's what I vowed to do and bring to all of my businesses, you know, the business outside of coffee. I wanted to bring more compassion and definitely more authenticity and things like that. And I think they're a model, you know, we should model them. And this isn't me like sucking up or brown nosing, but they just show you in their actions. They don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk, and that's special. We're getting up there. All right. $3.75 developed to 20%. All right, we hit dry end at 5.18, and yeah, there's some tiny little green beans in there, along with larger size beans, which is interesting. And I think, yeah, 375 was a better temperature for this light roast. But the fact that there are different size beans in there, because there's different varieties in there, is really interesting. Okay, first crack, 8.18, much better. Looking good, sounding good. Looks still a little mottled in the sight glass, I'd say. And here's the data so far. So steadily going down. That looks good. Upon looking at it, still too hot, tipped a little bit. 350? Interesting. I think I have enough for it to do like maybe a couple more, maybe a second run, I think. Maybe. I'll probably do over the worst one. We'll see. I don't think this light roast is successful, but, you know, it's my first time. Dark profile now. Charged at 380. And we're going to try to elongate that middle phase. And that would be my question to Mill City Roasters, how to elongate the middle phase if I need to. First crack now. $8.35 for this dark profile. My gas is just under 1 kPa. And I'm going to keep it there, because I feel like I'm going to need more energy to push me through this development phase. I'm stepping down in temperature at 12%, 14%, and 16%, or as needed. And we're trying to go for 30% development. I had a little crash, so I don't know. We'll see. All right. I had a pretty good looking graph. I'll show you later, but here's what it looks like. Not bad. It looks like this bean does do well with a dark roast though. So I will most likely do the light again and see if I can get a better result out of that, which I think is just lowering the possibly just lowering the charge temp, because it did look too hot again. It looks like I tipped it a little bit, so let's see. Okay, so I finally caught a break and come back to roasting, and this was the light that I did, and then this was the dark that I did, and I could see a considerable difference in the dark. Like I don't think I went dark enough, and I think there is some oils. It's very light. Some oils starting to be present here on the surface of the bean. I only see it on like 2. So I think I definitely could have gone darker when I compare it to theirs. And I'll throw up on the screen theirs versus mine. Definitely with the light, it looks a little bit more mottled in that I think it was still a bit too hot. But as you can see, like, there's some really large beans in here. That one versus, like, look, that tiny little one. So there's definitely some like inconsistencies in bean size, which obviously would make it harder for everything to like roast evenly. It's crazy that we can get something like this long and then compare it to like, here's one that's really small. So like, see? This and this, you know, so when I was choosing the charge temp, I was like, well, what do I base it on, you know? And I want another crack at it for sure, but I'm not gonna do, because I have a little bit left of the green, so I think I can do actually one more round of it. And I think maybe that was, you know, that was the goal of the class and everything. But yeah, I want another stab at it with my adjustments, but I gotta wait till after I cup it, and we have to wait 24 hours for these coffees to rest, and then I'll cup them, and that's pretty standard protocol for them to rest first and off gas, and then cup them tomorrow, probably in the morning around 10 or so, and then we'll cup these along with Mill City Roasters' own samples, and then just go back and forth. I have 6 cupping bowls, I mean, so that's perfect. We can do my light, their light, all the way up until dark, and then just record our findings, and that will be in the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like this video if you did, subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.